Hi guys, welcome to this our team session. It is Monday, February 24th, 2020, and this year is going through very fast. And but we're grateful to be here, and we're thankful that here in the Northeast the weather has been pretty good, and we just hope that it will continue and that we will have a great spring and a great summer. And today we're talking about business challenge for growth. And our inspirational quote says, when you know what you want and want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it. And that is so true. When you know what you want and want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it. And we find that that is so true in so many ways that when we want something bad enough and we go for it, when we know what we want and we want it bad enough, then we definitely will find a way to get it. And sometimes I remember hearing the story about two young boys that were playing by the river, and it was icy, and one of them fell through and was sinking under the ice. And a little, I mean, they were small boys, and the friend wanted to help the one that had that seemed to, like, that, well, he's practically drowning. And he was able to get a branch down from a big tree and hit that ice so much, so hard, and until he was able to save his friend. And um and so and the people were wondering how he's such a small boy, how he was able to get that big branch and to be able to use it to hit the ice so hard to be able to save his friend, which he did. And somebody said of him that there was nobody there to tell him that he could not do it. They were there alone, and he thought he had to do everything he could to help his friend, and there was nobody around to tell him that he could not do it. And so he was able to do it. And so many times we want to do stuff, and we have dreams and we have desires, and we want to achieve things. We know we want it, and we want it bad, but there are those around us who are telling us, for one reason or another, not a lot of time they love and care for us, but they are telling us that we can't. And sometimes that prevents us from working towards what we want. And so when we know what we want and we want it bad enough, we will find a way to get it. Absolutely. Hi, Caritha. And Avon's mission is to celebrate women's power to make a beautiful and positive impact in the world. I just love that mission. And now let's look at what's buzzing in Avon Nation. And there is so much that is going on. We still have the sign up for $0 going on, and it is, the first month is almost done in that. So we hope that we will be able to advance the team well for this zero sign up. So far, I have 3, Tamara has 3. I don't know if anybody else has any, but that's where we are right now with regards to that. And we want to continue to spread the word, because it is a great opportunity for people to sign up for $0. There are a lot of trainings that Avon is putting on, and they are doing a tour the Product Explosion Training Tour. They will be in Alabama and Dallas, Texas, and Sacramento, California, and Baltimore, Maryland. And there's nothing for us in New York, New Jersey so far. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's what's on the calendar so far as training is concerned for the tour. And plus there are more live tours going on, more live training that is going on. The next one is scheduled for February 26th. Adriana will be doing a live with our new cashmere complexion and the VDL um, products come this Wednesday, the 26th. And then on Friday, there will be another training by Lindsay, and that will be on the Propelli hair care products. And these are great webinars that I try to get on them as much as I can. It's not the best time for, well, it's 4 o'clock Eastern time, you know, so if you can, you try your best to get on them if you can. If you can't, then, you know, that's how it is. But these are great trainings coming up. Hi, Tamara. And these, with regards to the what's new, I think we all know already that the what's new has changed a bit. And I think I like this change for sure, because what they have now done is the price that's in the what's new is the price that's in the book. So it's less confusing for us to be trying to work out what the discount is. And so the 50% is gone for those of us, because what they had at first was those of us who were President's Club would get 50% off certain items, and the contenders would get 25% or so. But now what they're saying is whatever your level is, whatever your commission is in general is what you will get off the what's new items. And everybody gets to purchase 2 of each item. And that also means that if, for example, like in the cashmere collection, there are, I think, 30 colors. If you want, you can get 2 of each color. So it's not like you can only get 2 of the cashmere out of the cashmere collection. You can get 2 of any individual item. That is my understanding of it. Is that your understanding, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get 2, and it goes according to the level that you're at. That's the same discount that you get. So it simplifies it, I believe. You know, we lose a little there, but hey, that's it. Some of us were probably buying too much just because, you know, so
Mm-hmm.
we save a little money there. Um, what's happening?
Well, the
New
thing about it
products?
is, Angeline, now they have to make sure everything is new. It's what's new, so they have to make sure everything is new. Because it wouldn't, I mean, they can have, or I would see no sense in putting older stuff in the brochure as what they used to do prior, when they used to have like Skin So Soft and moisture therapy, stuff like that. I wouldn't see the point of putting that in what's new now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it basically has to be new stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes. Well, I guess.
Yeah. It would have to be new stuff because my only reason for me going to get stuff from the What's New now
Right.
is to get it ahead of time. Now that is the advantage of
Right.
purchasing from the What's New, to get
Right.
it ahead of time so you can demo it. So you have to use it for the actual purpose now, which is to demo products. You understand?
Right.
So all like what it used to look like before now, where they used to see they have a new products in there, or whatever other products in there, then it would defeat the purpose of putting it in there, because now your whatever your sales level is what you're buying it for. And if they're putting it in there for the exact brochure price, then why would I need to buy it now? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Which makes sense,
Yeah.
what's new, because I always say there's nothing new in the what's new. Maybe
Right.
they need to change the name.
Yeah.
But now you've made it that you have to put new products in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just means that those specials that we would get on, as you say, the Skin So Soft and
Yeah,
moisture therapy and so on, that's gone now.
that's gone now. Yeah,
So
so
it's
you're
it's
now forced to put new stuff in the what's new and give to us.
well, I don't know if it has to be new. Well, I guess
Yeah, because
because
remember, it's the same. Whatever you're buying it for in the brochure is what you're buying it for here, depending on whatever your sales level is.
right.
So, why would you want to put a new ultimate in there?
Right.
Yeah. When I could buy it from the brochure for the
True.
exact same price.
True.
You know.
True.
Which
Yeah.
is it's good. I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just that now, okay, now we're gonna get new products. You understand what I'm saying? Now I look forward to seeing new products.
Right.
So
But
now I can
and then
decide
right.
what I want to get.
Yeah, and if not exactly new products, is the packaging. So, for example, in campaign 9, they don't necessarily have new products, but I guess because it's coming up to Mother's Day, then they have the packaging,
Yeah, yeah,
so
like
that's
stuff like that. That's
something
fine. Like stuff
to
like
look
that.
for.
Like when they
Right.
put
Yeah.
stuff
So
together.
it
That's
is,
fine.
but then it is
Yeah,
new.
that's
So
fine.
you're right. Yeah. Yeah. You're
Yeah,
right. It is new. It's
yeah.
always something fresh. So,
Fresh.
and
Yeah.
it means, yeah, and it means that there's no, they have erased the opportunity for people to be stocking up. And
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I saw something on Facebook.
Hey, Riri.
Hey, Tamara. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can
Oh,
see your forehead.
you can see me again?
I can see your forehead.
Oh.
Now I see you.
I'm talking about now. Okay.
All right, repeat, Angeline.
Yeah, I saw on Facebook where somebody was looking for a new, I think it's Genix. I don't know, isogenics. Something Genix.
Yeah, and the Genix. Yeah, there was something called Genix. Why?
Somebody was asking, say that they're looking for it, right? That they want to get it. But Tamara, the interesting thing is the amount of who had a lot of this item in their
Because
possession.
because
It's
remember
ridiculous.
when they
A
came
lot.
up with that
Yes.
Genix thing. Remember what they used to do, Angeline. back then Avon used to, in some way, I think, force us to buy these bulks. So they used to make it so enticing, and a lot of people used to do it because they used to want to make President's Club, or they used to want to make this trip, or they used to want to, it was always tied to some kind of incentive. So I'm sure a lot of people do have stuff stuck in their houses, because I remember with the Genix, when the Genix was launched, it was like if you buy 2, you get 3 for free, or something like that. If you buy 10, you get 20 for free. If you buy this, you get a whole thing for free. And that product did not move as well as Avon thought it was going to move. So I don't doubt that a lot of people do have, because even we at the store, we have a bunch of them still. We still do have a bunch of them. Yeah. That we just started putting in packaging.
Wow.
But for me, in my mind, some of those things have got to be outdated by now.
I know.
Yeah. So
Because
I don't
even remember it really.
It's in that orange thing. It was in an orange package.
I saw the pack. I saw it. I'm like, that must be at least 5 years old.
Yeah. Yep.
My goodness.
Yep.
And yet so many people had them,
Yeah.
So,
because of what they used to do, because of these big bundles that they used to push. They used to push on us, and representatives, and you remember the award sales would be, you buy this, but your award sales would be on the regular price. So a lot of people use those things, the title. So sometimes when you hear, and that's why I don't do it. I don't ever back any product like that until I'd prefer to get the order than to have, I'll get 2, but I'm not gonna stock up on no one item like that. Unless I'm very knowledgeable about it and I'm confident enough to sell it. But most of these people, they don't have a clue what it is. But some of the team members, they put out, incentives to tell them, okay, you buy this, I give you back this. So, that's what it was back then. So now everybody's forced to stay within a certain, line. And that's why sometimes you couldn't even get products because they bought them already. I couldn't understand how something has not been in the brochure yet, but it's sold out. That's stuff I couldn't understand. But now these people came in and they realized that, that whole system right there was a little flawed.
I know. It's like, Jesus.
So now they account for 2. So, now they can market. Now they can, wrap it around. So if there's 100 representatives, and 100 representatives to buy 2, then they can know how many quantities to order. They have a better way of handling things now.
And it's
Back
real.
then, they didn't have a way of handling things because it would be gone just like that.
I'm saying the sales are real. It's not people stocking up,
Exactly. Yeah. So now you can look at what you're earning, look at what you're buying, and you make better sense of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So new products. Hello, Miss Pinky.
Hi.
New products that are on the market now. The big thing for campaign 6 is the Belief products, and from what I can hear, they are doing good, and people are really, the combination with the CBD, Green Goddess, and the Belief seems to be working very well for people. So that's good,
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. People are saying. So, well, I guess we'll see. I
Yeah.
haven't sold any as yet, so
Mm,
I'll see. I'm 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 gonna try it myself and see,
yeah.
what how it works out. I haven't bought
Mm,
any CBD for myself as yet. I've just
okay.
used the samples. Um, and
Like the
and to be
smell of
honest,
the
I can't
jar.
see anything as yet, and I have not been using it consistently, because I'm just using the samples. It's just kind of weird.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. The other new product that's coming out is the cashmere. I'm excited about this
They
cashmere
are good. They
foundation.
so far so good. They are really good.
Yeah. Oh, you've
Orinthia,
tried them?
Orinthia got the meeting in a box. So
Okay.
they sent a couple of them, maybe like 12 of them.
Ah.
The shades are, wide. They're a wide variety of shades. So I think there would be a shade for everyone. And
Yeah.
shades that they send, they're gonna send, mixture of different shades. So I one of the shades that I think that I might be using is in between of what they send. But the finish is smooth and lightweight. So I anticipate that it will do well. It will do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Caritha, I'm thinking that this is something that will definitely go for our skin type, because our skin type tend to be a little more greasy on the T-zone.
Mm.
And they're saying that this has a matte
A
finish.
matte finish. Yeah.
So this should definitely be something
Mhm.
that definitely you should find good.
Right.
I don't remember what's the price point on it.
22.
22. Okay. Oh, so it's a little bit less than the
It's a little
cushion.
bit less than the other one, yeah, from the face shop.
It looks like you get less.
In one, no, one is a concealer, and then the other one is a foundation.
Okay.
So the one you have here,
Oh, this is the concealer.
that's a concealer, and then the other one is foundation. The thing, it's a new mechanism. I don't know how many other companies out there have the fact that, you see, just like how they have the concealer, it's the same thing with the foundation with a wand. So it's not
Oh,
a pump bottle or anything like that. So it's a wand. So you take it out and you stroke, and then you blend it in. I
mm,
don't know how many companies have that. So I think and I think you will save a lot of it, because one dip will be able to do the whole face. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, I just use basically one dip anyway on my, with what I'm using now. I
yeah,
don't like too much of it on. I sweat a lot.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, it might be a little bit small, but the packaging is beautiful. The packaging, is new
Modern.
to Avon. So I
Mm,
think they will like it.
yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad we have concealer again, because a lot of our concealers are gone. So
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
glad we have concealers again. So
Well, look who's online. Wow.
who's that?
Wow. Miss Brown?
Miss Brown?
Can you believe that?
Hey, Miss Brown.
Can you believe Miss Brown is online? Wow. She decided to grace us with her presence. Hi, Miss Brown.
Hello.
So, as we continue, what's going on in our Avon business? And I'm just gonna go over a little of what we looked at last week, and to say, how has your Avon business affected your life? Can you think back as to when you started your Avon business? How have you changed? How have you grown? What have been some of the things that you have done that you did not think you could do? And how have you grown from doing it? How have you surprised yourself? You know, have you been able to do things that you didn't think you would have been able to do? And having done some of such things, what are you willing to do going forward to challenge yourself even more? Let's think on these things. I know for me, I remember when I just started, I mean, my first order was 50 something dollars, and I had to beg my sister and my niece to place an order with me, you know, because I was like, you know, telling myself I can't sell and I can't do it. And I had
Mhm.
no idea where to go and what to do. And you know, I continue to challenge myself. It's still not in my comfort zone to do certain things, but I keep challenging myself because sitting down and doing, you know, nothing is not helping me.
Yeah.
So I have to challenge myself, and each week I am challenging myself more and more to do more, do the things that scare me. You know,
Mhm.
right now I'm telling myself that everybody, you know, on this block in this area must know that I am the Avon lady. And I mean, I am going to be make it known, you know. So I am doing it. And so, you know, I would want to challenge us all to go out of our comfort zone and do things that scare us, because we are business people and we want to be operating as such.
Such, yeah.
So again, I want to remind us all to get in the habit of asking for a deposit. These are serious times, and people continue to not make paying their Avon bill a priority. And you are in the business to make money. And so get in the habit of asking for a deposit. For your regular customers, I wouldn't suggest you pressure them if they are good paying. But once they bump that order up too much, so if the order is normally $30 or so, and then one week they come with a $60 or more
Mhm.
order, then, you know, you just say kindly that, you know, I'm going to have to pay this money up front. So can you give me a deposit?
Mhm.
Know? And so you just find a way to ask them for a deposit. And all new customers, you get in the habit of doing so, asking for a deposit. And don't be afraid to refuse an order.
Order.
You
Mhm.
know, especially if somebody that is new and they're giving you this hundred and odd dollars, and our people love to do that.
Mhm.
Then they don't like to pay their Avon bill, you know? And yes, you can sell the products, but you don't want to be stuck with that. You
With
don't want
that.
to be trying to sell the products. You want them to place the order, pay for it, you deliver it to them, and keep it moving.
Mhm.
You know, so let's be smart, let's be wise, so that we can, you know, have that money in our hands. Any questions or comments so far?
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Okay,
They
so
ask deposit. Sometimes when you ask for the deposit, they get kind of offended.
yeah, well, if it's a new person, just stand your ground. And sometimes, trust me, it's okay. You know, we are believing people, and we believe that God will provide. God will provide same way they came. God will provide somebody else. You
Mhm.
know, but it is serious time. It is serious time, and we can't, you know, sometimes we get scared into thinking that, boy, we don't want to be losing this customer, but we want to be exercising our faith more and to be stick to our guns, because not even they can't go to the dollar store
Exactly.
and get stuff and not pay for it, you know. They can't go anywhere and not pay for it. So and what you can, some of the things that we can say is, you know, boy, I wish I could, but you know, so many people have done me this in the past. And or your team member, if it has not been your experience, team members have experienced this, where people have placed orders and not pay, and you just can't afford it. And or you can say as well, so many things have changed in Avon, and you have to be paying so much upfront. You know, just tell them something and be strict on it, you know. And even if they don't pay you the full amount and they give you a deposit, at least it will cover your cost. And you do a quick calculation to see what the minimum that you will accept under the circumstances. But if this is a brand new person, you really want to be careful, you know. So, and worst of all, if you decide to take a chance on them, do not give them your products unless they pay you.
Yeah.
Do not, under no circumstances. Don't let them tell you anything. You hold on to those products.
Yeah.
You know? So that's it.
Who have a question?
Me
Oh,
has been missing in action.
oh, go ahead. We can't hear you too well, Denise.
Okay, one of my customers is having a cinch with me about the clothing. Why are we taxing on clothes? Saying
We
that
don't tax on clothes.
what? After I
We
place
don't
their
tax on clothes.
so what we taxing them for? The 7%?
No, you don't tax. You don't. No, whenever you get an order for clothing, you have to work out the non-clothing products first. You work those out. You work those out with the tax first, and then you add the clothing afterwards.
Oh, so the bras and stuff don't have taxes either?
No, you don't
No.
put taxes on the bras either.
All right, my thanks for sharing.
No problem.
All right, then I can let them know that it's not taxed.
Yeah. So whenever you have a customer who orders multiple items, including clothing, just work out the taxed items first, the items that you have to tax. Work that out separately, and then you add in the clothing afterwards.
Okay.
That's how I do it, rather.
Oh, because she had just wanted the bra, 2 bras for $50.
Yeah. So whatever the bra is, then that's what you pay her. That's what she pays you.
With the
With the 75 cents if you
or dollar.
add that.
Yeah, dollar. Yeah.
Or dollar.
Yeah, that is so. There we don't sometimes in doing the invoices I forget to, because there's a selection that you do when you're creating the invoices. Sometimes I forget to do that to make it non-tax. And so I end up taxing them on it.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing your invoice, sometimes Miss Brown, I do the, because you know there's a thing you just do with when you're doing the but sometimes
When sometimes it's easy, especially if you're itemizing everything. It's easy to forget to go down. So what I usually do is, as soon as I add whatever it is, I make sure I do it right there. Because if I create invoice and then go and I'm supposed to go back through, I'm gonna forget to do it. So as soon as I enter it,
and what you can do, an easy thing, you know, if you end up charging them and they ask, you know, you just apologize and say you forgot or something, and just subtract an amount
from the next order.
And because it's worth it to, you know, just treat your customer well.
Yeah.
Just apologize and subtract it and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
That's a very good question though, Miss Brown. Thank you for that. Very good. So guys, we have a challenge. I did put in the feed that, you know, we have these shower gels that is going for $2. Now this is something that would be in the What's New book, Tamara. But, you know, it is in the general book where everybody can get these shower. I've never seen these shower gels for $2 in like from
in
maybe
like 3
when I
years.
just started.
3 years maybe. About 3 years now.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they went up to $2.99 and now they're $3.29
Yeah.
for those. And the Skin So Soft ones are $4. The Skin So Soft ones I've never seen at $2.
Right.
But they are included in the mix for $2 also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
this is a great deal.
This is a very good thing where you can choose. Now, if you are somebody that your customers purchase a lot of these things, then I would say if you can stock up, then you definitely should. Like me, this is not one of the items that goes very well for me, and so I would not stock up on it. But we have a challenge here from our mentor, Orenthia, where she is challenging us to sell 100 of these for campaign 6 and 7. And she is offering a $50 Visa card. So you're getting cash money for this as a gift. And I am adding for any KPIP team member that sells 100 of these, I am adding $25 to that for you. That if you sell 100 of these, then you will be getting $75 as a KPIP team member. And this picture here, which I will put in the Facebook feed, is something, it has nobody's name or anything with it. You can use it. You can save it as a picture on your phone and text it to people. That is probably the best way to do it. In addition to putting it on Facebook or so.
Yeah.
And you know, you just put on it, help me to sell 100 of these. And that's what I plan to do. I am going to be I'm taking up the challenge. I don't want to win the money. I want a team member to win the money, but I am taking up the challenge. To sell as 100 of these during these 2 campaigns. So I'm going to do my darnest to do it. I'm going to make a flyer and it's going in every single order that goes out for me, so that, because it is a great opportunity, I believe, you know, to bump up our sales for these 2 campaigns. So I would definitely suggest that we all make a go at this and try our best, you know, and it should be a good thing, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different scents that people can get, you know, of these. This is, as Tamara says, you have the Skin So Soft as well as the
regular ones,
scents that you can get. So this is good, I believe.
Yeah.
And so what you say, guys? Are you willing to get a go at it?
Yep.
Yep.
You can only try.
The 200
I don't have too many people that do.
dollars worth of shower gels.
Huh?
I don't
I was
have
gonna actually purchase
Hold
those.
on, guys. Hold on. Too many of you are talking at the same time. Caritha, what were you saying?
No, I was saying I was looking at it today. I was actually gonna purchase those anyway. The 100 shower gels, because I do give out a lot of those, and I do sell a lot of those gels.
Okay. Good.
Before I saw that contest come up.
Okay. Good. Um, Miss Brown,
A lot of my customers don't use shower gel.
you gotta go a little bit closer to your phone, my darling.
It's not my phone. I said a lot of my customers do not use the shower gel.
Mm.
Right. And I understand. And like I said too, I don't have a lot of customers that buy it, but I believe that when they see that it is only $2, it is an attraction. And so I am going to do my darndest to give it a go, you know, and see. And that is why I'm saying, if it is not something that you sell very well, do not stock up on it.
Exactly.
But what you want to do is introduce it to your customers and friends, whomever, because they may say, you know, because comparatively, this is a good deal, you know, on what they would get out there. So they may buy it, even though they would not normally buy it. So this is something that I am definitely going to be trying. And so I would urge you to do the same. Just give it a try and see what happens. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. And another challenge that I want to throw out at you. You see, the thing is, guys, as leaders, we have a responsibility as leaders, because we encouraged you to start this Avon business. And the way I see it, we can't just leave you, even though sometimes it is discouraging. I'm telling you the truth. Tonight, I look at that phone, I look at this computer, and at 7:30, I alone was on this line. 7:35, I alone was on this line. And to be honest with you, I felt like shutting it down and go talk to my husband, because I really, I have so many things that I can do, so many things. But and it does get discouraging. I'm telling you, it does get discouraging, because, you know, I shorten my day, my work day. I do the best I can to be here every time, to have these meetings, and sometimes the reaction is not very encouraging, you know, to be honest with you. It really is not. And so, but because I took on the leadership role, you did not beg me to sign you up. I approached you for the most part to become team members. And so I'm not gonna then sit back and do nothing. You know, that's just not who I am. I am going to do my darndest. I am going to be contacting you. I am going to have these team sessions until I think it does not make any sense, because I'm not stupid. You know, I'm not going to keep doing it when it's just not making any sense, right?
Well, I sometimes I can't really come on when it starts.
No, Miss, no, I'm not talking anybody special. I'm just right now, it maybe because it's just so raw, and I mean, I felt it so much today. I'm just like, I'm just speaking from my heart, to be honest with you. I'm really not targeting anybody. I'm just telling you how I feel, you know. But I am committed to this. You know, I am committed to this. And so we have to provide you with the information so that at least you cannot
Knowledgeable.
say that you
Mm-hmm.
don't get it. And we have to challenge you,
Mm-hmm.
as we challenge ourselves,
Ourselves.
because we
Mm-hmm.
are pushing ourselves, we are challenging ourselves. And we, as much as we want to succeed, we want you to succeed as well, you know but we all put in, what we get out is what we're gonna be, was what we've put in. And so
Yeah.
the shower gel challenge is there. And I'm also challenging us all to target cashiers for the next two campaigns as
Mm-hmm.
well. Everywhere that we go, there are cashiers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to be, as we go and as we approach them, even if we don't have a book, we can just say to them, hey, strike a conversation, not just out, strike, compliment them, and then you say, I'm an Avon rep, can I bring a book to you, every now and again or so, because I know some of you don't, you don't have a lot of books to be bringing to every single person. But
Mm-hmm.
just to let them know that you sell Avon, and that if they would be interested in getting a book. And so I want to challenge us for campaign 6 and 7 to approach, any and every cashier. That is not something easy for me to do, believe it or not, but I'm definitely going to be
Gonna make
challenging
that
myself.
effort, yeah.
Yes. So that's another fun challenge for us. Are we up to giving that a try?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Try. Mm-hmm. We'll
And,
try.
huh?
I will try.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And male and female, don't be afraid. But in dealing with our men, those of you who have male customers, they are very simple. You don't give them a lot of options. Just
Mm.
say we have a lot of men's fragrance, right? And when you go to them, you just bring 2 or 3, show them 2 or 3, and you speak about it to say, this is the one that I sell the most for my male customers. And
Mm-hmm.
that's all you need to do for men. They are very, very simple to sell.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get them, you have them for a very, very long time.
That's for sure.
Yes.
I have
So,
3 very good ones. I can't do it. They don't buy. They don't buy very often, but when they buy, I get a big lick, and they're
right.
always buying the same thing.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
They don't buy every week, but when they
Yeah.
buy, they
Yes.
don't buy every week, but when they buy, they buy a good bulk, and then you don't see them for like 3 months again until summer gets hot. It's good.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's good.
yeah.
So, guys, I can just encourage you to, as I am doing each week, each campaign, I am pushing myself to increase my business. I
Well, we have a little foot problem in it, so I'm kind of slow from a fall down. My knee sort of not
Give way.
so high.
Oh wow.
I'm
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry
trying,
about
so
that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still trying
yeah.
to see
Um,
what I can.
listening to one of our leaders, she said, what she does is each day she gets up, she tried to think of how she can make as many people as possible know about her and what she does. And that
Mm-hmm.
is something that I have taken on myself to say, how today am I going to let lots of more people?
Yeah, that's why I spend so much money on flyers, But I have a new thing that I think I'm gonna do. Not gonna worry with the banners because because I'm not home, sometimes if it blow down, there's nobody to pick it up, and it doesn't blow away. So I'm trying to do a different thing with to advertise at home and stop using the banner, because the banners are expensive and they keep blowing away.
Oh,
Okay.
So I plan to do a different thing, like a board. I'm trying to do a board instead.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a board instead.
Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so the thing is, guys, we have to be definitely more decisive about, and work with more intention of, as we go through with our business.
Yeah, but it's kind of slow, It's kind of slow because I know I try my best and it's really kind of slow, but I'm not giving up. Really, it's like the sales is just cutting back, and that's when you get a new customer and stuff like that. It's kind of slow. Everybody's saying, "Oh, not buying right now," and stuff like that. Sometimes you feel like you don't want to bother, but
Right.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, Miss Pink. We just have to keep pushing. It's
yeah.
everywhere because it's slow. It's slow here too. It's slow, but yeah, I
And then
mean, we just have
I
to
can't put book in my lobby no. I can't sell in my lobby no more where I work.
yeah,
That's where I used to get a lot of my local customer, but because they
yeah.
put on it kind of slow up. You really have to bump in somebody now to do that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes you have to protect the little job.
Oh God, yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, and what it does is, and the same way with you with your poster, and now you're thinking about your board. When things
Yeah.
happen, it makes us be thinking about,
Outside
what
the box.
else we can do,
Yeah.
thinking outside of the box, and to be thinking
Yeah.
about solution. And that is the
Mm-hmm.
thing, that's why I'm encouraging us all to say, target these cashiers because we're trying to get more customers, at this time. And the good thing is, with the price point, even though people may, act a little because of the price point, it means that we would make more with less, so it'll work out in the end. We have to get through these rough months,
Not more, yeah.
get through these rough months. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And always be attentive, for recruiting opportunities. People out there would want to start the business.
Mm-hmm.
Our convention is coming up in July, August. That's another responsibility that we have as leaders, that we have to let you know about these things and encourage you as best as possible to participate. We're working towards our cruise still. So listen, we have to just do the best that we can as we go on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Our numbers are lower than last year, but hey, we are still in the game, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we can't give up
Mm-mm.
or give in. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Any questions, guys, or comments?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, so we close in with our inspirational quote that we started with. And we say, when you know what you want and want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And think about it. When you know what you want, so first of all, we have to know what we want.
Mhm.
And when we want it bad enough, we will find a way. Same coming back with you with your poster and now getting your board. you know, you will find a way to get it. So many of us have gone through so many challenges. I think about Miss Brown with her challenges last year that she went through, and it was rough, but still she, you know, she went through. God was on her side, and she pulled through with these things. Had to, you know, move and start all over again. Those things are never easy, you know,
Yeah.
and it challenges us, it pushes us, you know, and
Yeah.
we find a way to make it work, you know. So guys, I just want to encourage you as you go through with your business. You just find a way, to make it work. I am doing that, and I can only encourage you to do the same. So God bless
So,
you. I love
Thank
you
you.
all, and have a great night.
Love you. Have a good night, guys.
okay, bye.
Bye bye.